Good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto IO, place where I read you the boring crypto news every morning, Monday through Friday, so you don't have to. You guys ever get tired of hearing that? Guys, my name is Not Important. I am your host. Smash the like button, turn the bell for notifications, and please subscribe to the channel. We got a lot to talk about, guys. Let's get boring. SEC bent rules for spot Bitcoin ETF approvals. Commissioner, whoever. SEC did not approve or endorse Bitcoin with spot BTF. Nod. Gary Gensler. This dude is out of his goddamn mind. Now, the big story after the ETF, BlackRock SEC approval record at 576-1 post-BTC ETF nod is ETH ETF Next. Guys, pay attention. And last but not least, extra moves NFT profile pictures. It makes me sad because mine was an NFT picture. What does this mean for crypto art? So sad. All right, to the market. Guys, right now, current market cap sitting at 1.79 trillion, up 5.44% from yesterday. Guys, look at the volume. 41.61% up. Volume is flying off the handle. Bitcoin dominance 51.3%. ETH dominance ticking up 17.7%. And 25 Guay will get you that ETH transaction, guys. Fear and greed ticking up 74. Yes, it is done. It is finished. What an absolute shit show debacle, guys. Good God. The ETF, the Bitcoin spot ETF is approved. They approved all of them. Today should be a very interesting day. I have literally no clue what the market's going to look like, but I am curious to see what it will look like when the traditional market opens and this thing actually goes live and starts getting some trading volume. All the ETFs start getting some trading volume. With all of them fighting for lower fees, etc., etc., big fee war going on right now. Some offering no fees for the first, I think 6 months, etc., etc. It'll be interesting to see what this does to the price action of Bitcoin. Aside of that, and we'll talk about it a little bit more when we get to the charts, guys. Bitcoin didn't really do anything. ETH started pumping. I have a theory for that, and we're going to talk about it. So stay tuned. And I'm not going to hold you to the end. That's going to be when I get to the charts. We'll talk about it. But ETH ripped. Bitcoin kind of pulled back a little bit. And I think that was because people were afraid that it wasn't real. After all the weird, boy who cried wolf BS that was going down yesterday. I think people were a little gun shy to assume that it was real. And then finally, the whole market blew the F up last night. Once everybody finally established it was real. Guys, they post on the SEC's website that the paperwork saying it was approved, and then the SEC's damn website went down. Can you talk about what an absolute clown show and a failure of a government body? This is their website went down. Get your shit together, SEC. I really think the SEC's done. They have shown how completely just terrible they are with doing their job. And then we have a story saying that, well, just because we approve the ETF doesn't mean we think we give the nod to Bitcoin. Well, what the fuck is it then? Who knows? Anyways, guys, let's blow through the top 100. I'm sitting at the back 200 right now, but let's blow through the top 100, see what the outliers are. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of green, and go from there. Yeah, guys. So starting off, Bitcoin up 3.2%, up 8.77 on the week. Ethereum, though, is the one to talk about. 10.55% on the day, up 19.26 on the week. It's been quiet, but as soon as the ETF got approved, Ethereum blew up. Again, hold on to that. I'm going to talk about that when we get to charts, what my theory is on that. Outside of that, Solana up 7%, XRP up 8.55%, Cardano melting faces. Cardano up 16.59%, Avalanche 13.44%, Doge 7.88%, Doge back in the 10 spot. Polkadot 7.31%, TRX not doing shit. Matic up 12.14. Link 7.39. SHIB up 8.66. Litecoin 8.26. Bitcoin Cash 10%. Ethereum Classic, Jesus craminy, 48.82%. Remember yesterday I said, what if they were doing a bait and switch and they start approving ETFs on all these old forks of the dinosaur coins? And then sure as shit, Ethereum Classic is ripping, 48.83% on the day. Atom up 10.28. Uni up 10.19. Near Protocol up 15.9. This is going to be a long top 100, guys. Optimism up 7%. XLM up 7.56. Injective up 8.71. 13.64 for Filecoin. 8.82 for Arbitrum. 16.58 for IMX. 13.76 for Aptos. 9.41 for HBAR. 12.10 for TIA. 24.61 for Mantle. 5.55 for Stacks. VeChain up 10.35. 7.47 for Kronos. 8.04 for MakerDAO. Not reading Satoshi Vision. 13, or nope, it just dipped. the market's moving, man. It's crazy. 12.6 for Thorchain, guys. 16.28 for C. 12.94 for the Graph. 14% for Aave. 8.24 for Algorand. 12.76 for Render. 10.42 for Ordi. 10.73 for eGold. 8.63 for Quant. Guys, we're just in the top 50 right now. 1,000 sats, whatever the shit that is 12% up. Mina up 14.55, 14.6, Jesus, 14.95 for Flow, 13.41 for Phantom. Synthetics up 9.43%. Helium up 16.43%. Almost 10% for Theta, 15% for AXS. Sandbox up 10%. Sui up 28.74. Nice. BitTorrent 7.42, Beam 16.63, 5.96%. It just jumped for KuCoin shares. 11.2 for XTZ, 8.48 for Osmo, 6.44 for FTT. Well, it just jumped up 17%, 17.1. Neo 11.14, Decentraland 9.39%, Rose 9.83, 7.25 for Kava, 8.82 for EOS, ASTR up 20.82%. Well done. IOTA 11.4, Woo 11.22, 12% for Gala Games, 20.61 for Rocket Pool, 10.92 for Cake, 7% for Lunk. 8.54 for Chili's, guys. 5.26 for XDC. 7% for XEC. 25.09 for Blur. 6.36 for FXS. CFX 9.15% to the upside. Clay up 9.67. Holy shit. ENS ripping faces off. ENS is up 45.94%. 16.38 for FET. I need to buy some more FET. Nice and low on the market cap still. I think they got a lot of room to go. Good AI project. Curve Dow 19.57%, and Arweave ticking into top 100 at 13.69% to the upside. Guys, I will not continue to do this. The deeper we get into the bull cycle, it's just fun to do right now. I'll probably read like the first 5 or 10 top gainers eventually, and we'll just go from there. But those are your above 5% moves in the last 24 hours in your top 100. Guys, on the Bitcoin 4-hour. Bitcoin looking really steady, not doing too much. And here's my theory, all right? We've got to break 48K. We have significantly set 3 daily candle closes above the 45,846, which is very bullish to me. It's holding as support. It looks really good. We've got these crazy wicks. Of course we do, because of all the nonsense going on. But it's looking strong. I'm not fearful of this at all. Our next level of break is going to be this $48,000 level. It's going to be a turd. Trust me. We flipped 48. We're going to 50. Don't even trip. Outside of that, if we do break lower, which I doubt is going to happen, guys, especially with everything going on. I mean, look at all of this. Everything ticking up. Whoosah. Yeah, even on the 7-minute, we're starting to tick back up. I'm feeling good, guys, unless we get some crazy nonsense going on. Some fuckery. We're in the clear for a little bit, right? I think 50K might be the next, after we break 48, I think 50K is going to be that next big hurdle. If we flip 50K, it's done. But we might get hung up around that 50K level and come back down, probably right around where we're at right now. But again, I don't have a crystal ball. These are just ideas. Now, for the bell of the ball right now, guys. What in the shit? Ethereum not doing a damn thing and decided to say, hey, I'll show your ETF what's up. Look at this thing on the daily, guys. Look at these daily candles. Woo! In the last 1, 2, 3, now starting 4. ETH has ranged 22% for a dinosaur, giant dinosaur coin. Almost 23%. That is impressive. Let's go back to the 4-hour. Not too much to look at right now, guys. I actually need to draw some levels on Ethereum because I haven't really been paying attention to it, unfortunately. This level right here, this 23.42, was a nightmare for quite some time, and we finally, we'd break above it, look like it was gonna be support, we'd lose it. Break above it, look like it was support, we'd lose it. Resistance, resistance, break above it, look like it's support, and then lose it. 1, 2, 3. 3 times we did that until see you later, bye. And then we smashed right past 25. Like I thought 25 would get hung up on. No. So I need to draw new levels. But here's the theory, right? Everybody's talking about right now, why isn't Bitcoin doing anything? The ETF was approved. Why isn't it doing anything? Because it's been doing something. It's been doing something based on the ETF news since daily. Turn off my lines because it's nonsense. Guys, we have been doing something. How quickly we forget. Talk of ETF news started right around here. And we have ripped. I'll pull the wicks, why not? Almost 200%. And we'll call the days too. Almost 200% in a year. This is all based, in my opinion, besides, like, we haven't even gotten to the halving yet, guys. This is all based off of the Ethereum narrative, or the Ethereum narrative, the ETF narrative. So when people are like, it hasn't done anything, brah, 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 brah. And it's like, wait a minute. It's pumped 200% in a year. And steadily. Safely, not crazy, not parabolically. That's a daily chart. That's pretty healthy looking to me, honestly. So when you say you expected it to rip like a $10,000 candle or something like that, that's not healthy. This is great. This is so bullish in my opinion. So why is ETH pumping? Why is ETH pumping? On the approval of a Bitcoin spot ETF, why is ETH pumping? Well, I'll tell you why. Because guess who's next? Guess who is next? You're looking at it. You're looking at it right now. ETH is next, guys. And I think it could come a lot sooner than we expect. A lot of people, including myself, were expecting this to happen by the end of this bull cycle. I think it's going to happen sooner. I think with Grayscale playing 4D chess with the SEC, once they got their reversal of the decision on their of flipping their futures into a spot, and then they instantly doubled down and threw in the ETH application. It's going to come sooner than later. There's no argument now that they have to keep ETH from getting a spot ETF approval. And what you're, in my opinion, what you're watching right now is people aping into ETH going, it's next. All right. So that is my theory. Keep your eye on ETH. We're going to start looking at ETH the same way we looked at Bitcoin. I'm going to start drawing levels. We're going to start paying attention to it. So today, January 11th, 2024, being the first day that the spot Bitcoin ETF is going to go live and be traded, etc., etc. We'll see what it's going to do. But pay attention to this. We'll even call it the 10th. We'll start marking this from the 10th and see what it does till it gets its approval. Because you guys know there's already applications in. It's just not the forefront news. The next conspiracy theory that I have is people are saying Solana might be next. I gave you the article yesterday. I think XRP will be next. Why not? It's an easy done deal. It's the only quote-unquote regulated crypto. It's been to court. It's won. It's done. It can't be touched. It can't be told it's a security, etc., etc. It's done. And when they let their foot off of the brake on this thing, I really believe it's going to fly. Is that totally anti-crypto purist? 100%. I don't care though. I'm here to make money, and I hope you guys are here to make money too. And I really do believe that it's going to go Ethereum, and then it's going to be a slap in the face. People are going to expect something, and it's going to be XRP. They're not expecting XRP. With, I forgot who it was too. Valkyrie, the co-founder of Valkyrie. Yesterday I read the article telling you, oh, look, XRP could potentially, XRP or ETH. No. Those are the guys, don't forget, those are the people who submit the applications for ETFs. They're telling you it's going to be ETH and XRP. Now, I could be wrong. This is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just some random dude sitting in a room staring at lines on a screen. I'm a terrible trader, so don't pay attention to me. But that is my theory. I'm going to stick to it. I already have a significant bag of XRP, so I'm not sweating it. I think XRP is going to do well no matter what in this cycle. But if that thing gets an approval for an ETF, your face is going to melt. So, with that being said, guys, those are the charts. Again, not a lot going on right now except for ETH. I mean, there's tons of stuff running. I mean, but Bitcoin's chill, man. Bitcoin's just being bullish and moving steadily, which I'm okay with. Slowly up and to the right, guys. Slowly up and to the right. Be calm. Let's go. Let the altcoin market run. Bitcoin, chill. All for it. All right, let's get on the news. Get you guys out here. SEC bent rules for spot Bitcoin ETF approval. Commissioner Uyeda? I don't know. SEC Commissioner Mark Yu cited strong concerns with three aspects of the spot Bitcoin ETF approval order. Soon after the United States SEC approved the application of several fund managers to list spot Bitcoin exchange traded funds, SEC Commissioner Mark Uyeda published a statement revealing strong concerns with three aspects of the approval order. Uyeda voted in favor of the landmark approvals of the Bitcoin ETF applications. However, he criticized the underlying analytical approach by which the commission reached its decision, fearing that the SEC's rationale and legal analysis could set a precedent for the future. The flawed reasoning in the spot Bitcoin ETF approval order could reverberate for years to come. According to Mr. Yu, the SEC missed out on the opportunity to treat Bitcoin like any other commodity. Instead, the commission historically singled out the Bitcoin ETFs after they failed to satisfy its novel significant size test. What the shit does that mean? Under that standard, spot Bitcoin ETP exchange traded product applications should have been approved long ago, he argued. Uyeda further claimed that the approval order provides no additional explanation for why it continues to treat spot Bitcoin ETPs differently than Bitcoin future ETPs. I agree. Under significant market test. While none of the Bitcoin ETF applicants satisfied the SEC's significant market test, the SEC's approval cited other means that satisfy the requirements. You had said that the SEC invented a new standard after forcing applicants to spend years pursuing the significant market requirement, he added. Rather than requiring applicants to make multiple attempts in the dark in hopes that they might finally present an argument leading to approval under the significant market test, the Commission should have accurately made its expectations known. Yeah, we've been saying that forever. This is a weird title. I don't know. I don't get it. Which none of the Bitcoin ETF applicants satisfy the SEC's significant market tests. The SEC approved, cited other means satisfied requirements. You would have said that the SEC invented new standards for forcing applicants to probably no. Rather than require applicants to make multiple attempts in the dark, we just read that. Mr. Yu also believes that the SEC's motivation for accelerating the spot Bitcoin ETF approvals was to get a first mover advantage, while pointing out the lack of analysis on how the cash-only creation and redemption futures could prevent fraud. He said that such approval orders in general must provide transparency in their analysis and reasoning. However, because I have independent reasons for concluding that the applicants or the applications satisfy the standards for approval set forth in the Exchange Act, I support the issuance of the approval order despite my objections to the legal I'm sorry, I'm trying to read too fast, guys. The legal analysis set forth in that order, he concluded. I don't know if I'm reading this correctly. I'm getting the vibe that he's saying that the SEC should have taken longer to approve the SEC or approve the ETF, but should have done it in a more regulatory way where the people applying knew what the rules were. Which I agree to, but should it have taken longer? I don't know. We've been trying to do this since 2018. I don't know. This article reads very weird. Let me know what you guys think. Comments down below. Moving on. The SEC did not, quote unquote, improve or endorse Bitcoin with the spot Bitcoin ETF nod, says Gary Gensler. What? Then what did you do, fool? Gensler has warned that his agency still does not support Bitcoin despite having approved several spot Bitcoin ETFs. What does that even mean? We don't approve of it, but we approve it. Wait. What? What a weird dude. Yeah, I don't know. United States SEC Chair Gary Gensler has reiterated that his agency still doesn't endorse Bitcoin despite approving 11 spot Bitcoin ETFs on January 10th. While we approved the listing and trading of certain spot Bitcoin ETP shares today, we did not approve or endorse Bitcoin, Gensler wrote in a January 10th statement. This dude will not stop. Just an hour after the historic approvals came through. The SEC is a joke at this point. Like, they've proven that they are a complete clown show joke. With the we got hacked the day before, with the website going down, with we approve it, we don't approve it, we agree to it, we don't agree to it. The SEC is whack, guys. It's completely whack. It needs to be dismantled. It's stupid. Gary reiterated his agency's stance toward cryptocurrency, contrasting Bitcoin's speculative nature with the utility of precious metals such as gold, silver, and platinum. He added that the regulator remained merit neutral and does not take a view on particular companies' investments or the assets underlying an exchange-traded product. Despite this, Gensler made specific mention that Bitcoin was still used frequently to settle transactions in nefarious and illicit activities. So is every single other currency known to man, especially the USD. There has, however, been mounting evidence to the contrary. Though we merit neutral. Okay. I'd note that the underlying asset in the metals ETPs have consumer and industrial uses, while the contrast Bitcoin is primarily a speculative volatile asset that's also used for illicit activity. It's also used for a bunch of other shit, you moron, including ransomware, money laundering, sanctions, evasion, and terrorist financing. So is the USD, you moron. What the hell do you think they were using before crypto came around and still using to this day. These kinds of statements are absolute gaslighting dog shit. Sorry, I'm just over this. Yeah, there's something to say and I totally lost my train of thought. Anyway, it's just dumb. These people are fucking morons. I'm sorry, excuse my language. Investors should remain cautious about the myriad risks associated with Bitcoin and products whose value is tied to crypto, Gensler added. Once again, Gensler repeated his agency's view that the vast majority of crypto assets are investment contracts and should fall under regulatory jurisdiction of the SEC. In its separate lawsuit against Binance and Coinbase, the regulator listed a total of 68 crypto assets that it deems to be securities, yet has not won a case that makes them securities. So crypto is a quote-unquote speculative market. Got it. And your enforcement of that market is completely speculative at all as well, because you're speculating that they're securities because you haven't proven that any are. Fraud. Absolute fraud. Sorry, guys. I'll try and get through this. On January 10th, the securities regulator approved the 19B-4 applications from ARK, 21 Shares, Invesco Galaxy, VanEck, Wisdom Tree, Fidelity, Valkyrie, BlackRock, Grayscale, Bitwise, Hashtag, and Franklin Templeton. There it is. I ain't reading it. This dude's an idiot, guys. I don't know what else to say. I'm over this dude. I'm over the SEC. It does nothing but hurt the retail investor. We know this. We see it all the time. Anytime they slap a lawsuit on something, it tanks. Anytime our website got hacked, something tanks. Like, these guys couldn't get their shit together if they were holding it in their own hands. All right, last but not, or no, I got two more stories. I'm sorry. Moving on, BlackRock SEC approval recorded at 576-1 post-BTC ETF nod is Ether ETF Next. I don't know what the hell that means. That's Japanese to me. BlackRock filed for a spot Ether ETF in November of 2023. The applications are already in, guys. It's going to happen. With the final deadline for the SEC's decision slated for May of 2024, I think it will happen before that. The world's largest asset manager, BlackRock, and 13 other institutional giants got the nod from the United States Securities and Exchange Commission to launch their first spot Bitcoin ETF in the United States on January 10th. BlackRock's entry into the spot Bitcoin ETF race gave crypto proponents a new sense of optimism because the firm is the world's largest asset manager with over, this number keeps changing. I see 12 trill, I see 8 trill, I see 11 trill. $8 trillion in assets under management and an impeccable ETF approval record. BlackRock has a record of 575 approvals to 1 ETF rejection in its history. And with spot BTC approval, the record is now 576 to 1. This was one of the key reasons that made analysts and market pundits sure about a potential approval even before the SEC decided. Following the approval of spot Bitcoin ETFs, the crypto community has already started speculating about the potential approval of an ETH approval in May. I am telling you guys, this is why ETH is pumping. They are front-running it just like they did Bitcoin. BlackRock filed for a spot ETH ETF in November 2023. The SEC deadline for a decision to approve or deny the application is May 23rd. And many crypto proponents believe a spot ETH ETF could be approved. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Bloomberg senior analyst Eric Balkunas, who gave a 95% chance that the spot BTC ETF application would be approved in the lead up to the SEC's decision on January 10th, believes there's a 70% chance of an ETH ETF approval in May. The price of Ether, I hate that they say Ether. The price of ETH shot up 10% on the BTC ETF approval day. However, Bitcoin traded in the same range throughout the day and dipped below 46,000 more momentarily before recovering. And ETH is sitting right now at 2,650 and holding strong. Looking good, guys. All right, last but not least, X removes NFT profile pictures. What does this mean for crypto art? One community member on X described the move as another black eye for the NFT industry. The removal of support for non-fungible token profile pictures on X sparked a discussion among community members on what the move may mean for the NFT space. On January 10th, X removed support for NFTs. Almost a year after its rollout, the platform implemented the feature on January 20th of 2022, allowing paid subscribers to link their NFTs to their Twitter profile pictures. This will turn their profile picture into a hexagonal shape and provide a verification mechanism that the image is an NFT. Many reacted to the removal of the NFT profile pictures, with some arguing that it would be harder to spot fake accounts, while others speculated that it might be a move to sell exclusive X NFTs in the future. An NFT holder on X brought up the issue of fake accounts. The NFT supporter argued that removing NFT profile pictures would make it more difficult to spot fraudulent and imposter accounts, as if we don't have enough problems with fake accounts and scams on crypto Twitter already. Another X user described the move as another black eye for the industry. The community member also brought up the issue of fake accounts and said that the NFT profile pictures allowed users to verify that the person they were interacting with was not trying to lure them into a trap. Meanwhile, X account Autism Capital. Why does it sound familiar? Posted that the new development marks the end of an era, while another person turned to memes to bring up the issue of scammers. X removed support for NFT profile pictures. Fake Bored Ape Yacht Club, PFP scammers. Got it. Meanwhile, community members are speculating on what billionaire Elon Musk plans for the future. On Reddit, one user theorized that the move might be followed by the platform selling NFTs that are exclusive to X. Another user supported the comment by bringing up Reddit's digital collectibles that successfully onboarded 10 million users into the NFT space. That's unfortunate. I would say it's an end of an era. Kind of sad. Let me know what you guys think. Comments down below. Let's go to Bitcoin and ETH one last time. Smaller time frames. Get a new candle start. And it's just chilling. I think everybody's really waiting to see what's going to happen this morning when the traditional market opens up, guys. I really do. That's going to be the first real, like, what is this going to do to crypto? But everything is going up. Everything is ticking up. Keep your eye on the smaller time frames to get an idea of what is going to happen. Let's look at ETH. ETH might cool off a little bit. Why not? I mean, it might just move sideways. It's looking strong. Keep your eye on 7 minute. If this turns into a down wave, like then I'd start getting a little concerned. But right now, it's looking pretty steady, in my opinion. I mean, the whole damn market is green right now. All right, y'all. That's all I've got for you this morning. If you do enjoy the content I provide for you here every morning on Boring Crypto IO, please, by all means, guys, subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell for notifications so you know when I do post videos. Please watch the videos. Share the videos on all your social platforms. And above all, if there's anything you can do to help spread the adoption of crypto, please, guys, like the videos. It's free. It's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And I'll see you bright and easy in the morning. Guys, I'm out of here.